Well, there are no crystal balls, but when it comes to school shootings, there are signs. After the tragedy in Texas last month, the Arkansas School Safety Task Force is under pressure to find ways to see those signs before violence happens. Tonight, THV11's Jay Jackson shows us how the group is focused on student behavior and the signs they put on display.
Threat assessment doesn't necessarily mean a threat has been made. We can't wait till a threat has been made. We need to look at things that are concerning to us.
The Arkansas School Safety Commission brought in Cindy Marble, a former Secret Service special agent, to discuss recommendations for the state to be proactive in preventing violence in schools. She says identifying negative experiences like bullying is a step, and schools should have designated teams trained to respond.
Define these concerning behaviors. If they know that our threat assessment teams that are in our schools and in our communities are meant to help, they're much more likely to bring information to us so that we can help.
But oftentimes, folks don't spend the time needed to be able to look at potentially a kid that's on a pathway to violence and to use tools like behavioral threat assessment to change that path for that kid.
Dr. Cheryl May with the Arkansas Criminal Justice Institute calls it Protection Intelligence. They offer a free in-state training course highlighting research findings regarding behaviors in kids who could potentially commit a targeted act of violence. The course also explains how to develop a school threat assessment team, but not a lot of schools have utilized the tool.
There are 28% based on a school safety assessment that we did in 2019.
Which is why they're putting together a report to offer schools best practices to present to the governor.
And to make sure that even those schools that say they have a behavioral threat assessment team, that they're training and implementing that team appropriately. You know, when our kids feel safe, they're going to have a greater potential of reaching their academic success.
In Little Rock, Jade Jackson, THV11 News.
Jade, thank you. The commission has to have its preliminary report to Governor Asa Hutchinson by August 1st. The final report is due on his desk October 1st.